Hello and welcome back to Master Game Design, Unreal Engine 5, Stylized Environment and Third-Person Blueprint course. In the last lesson we left off with continuing the implementation of things. And in this one we're going to continue with adding the last part, the ballista, the exploding ballista, and we're going to start doing some sequence events. So let's begin by first of all bringing the player start. Why? Oh, I had press G. This is why I couldn't see it and anything else. So I'm gonna bring it here so we test it immediately. We don't need to run the whole map. So let's delete this ballista and bring our own here. Gonna rotate it like this. Press play next to our ballista and boom. Not a very spectacular boom. Kinda bad. The shaders haven't compiled, but still, let's put custom time dilation to 0.7. See if this looks. It's also still preparing shaders. Gonna give it a minute. Right, so it's rendered, and if I press E, boom, yeah, it kind of looks a little bit better. Now, I do have the scalability on low, and my graphics are not that good, but maybe you'll see a better effect. So now, let's begin with our cinematics. So what we want to happen is, let's make an overshoot of the town, like where from though. We'll see afterwards. We'll decide on the cinematic view. So I'm gonna open this tab over here that displays a list of level sequence objects. We add a level sequence anyway. So I'm gonna name it ending underscore sequence. So we have a sequence here. Let's add a camera. I don't think I'm adding a camera this way. I think I'm gonna add it just by bringing here a camera. And it's gonna be a cinematic camera, because a cinematic camera gives some more options. So I'm gonna add a track to this. Cine camera actor 0. And let's say it starts playing from here, gets our character in view. Yeah, this is a nice starting shot, so I'm gonna capture its transform. And let's go with a little bit of to the left. I'm gonna go. Actually, I'll take this. So the clock tower, let's say that in this point, it takes, I should have moved this first. Now, I want this to be on time because I'm not that well versed with frames. So I'm gonna just go, where it says FPS, gonna show time as seconds. And let's say in 1.5, maybe it's too fast. See, we want this to get the tower in view, so the bell starts ringing, if we had sounds and everything. And then on, let's have a panoramic view that will take a little bit longer. Actually, since it has an end time of 5, let's bring it here, and then another like this. It looks towards the sea. Oh, I didn't move this again. So we are here, and it's slow. Whoa! We want it slowly. Actually, I want one point here, and I want the point to be on, let's say 4. And let's move this 5. Come on now. Move to 5. Great. And I want this to have now taking a view of the sea. Somebody's coming. Like, have a fake narrative. You destroy the weapon, you signal your people, and they are coming. A narrative is good for anything you're creating, even if it doesn't really have a narrative. It should have one. So I'm gonna save. I'm gonna close sequencer for now. So now, let's go to our blueprint that we are exploding the artillery, BP artillery explosion. You can actually select the asset and edit the blueprint from here. Just click edit blueprint, and it's gonna edit the central blueprint, not just the asset. You're editing the blueprint itself. If you need variables that you want to be instanced, like every instance of the blueprint on the map, you need to have them exposed on spawn and editable as instance editable. So now, at the end of here, let's get our player controller, actually our game mode. We have our game mode as a variable. We're gonna get our player ref, and we're gonna disable input. And we're gonna select player controller for the player controller. Now, after this, really simple, we're gonna select play sequence, create level sequence. And we're gonna select our sequence, and from the return value, we're gonna select play. And I think this will auto-possess also our camera. So let's test it out. We are clicking here. Okay, it's a little bit fast, but you get the point. It's working. And actually, from what I see on the game viewport, I'm still possessing the camera, the cinematic camera. So yeah, what happened is that when I selected, when I added the camera to the level, it auto-possessed it, so I could move it by piloting it. Now, if this doesn't happen to you, this I should have said earlier, you can right-click and say pilot